check sound. We have sound. Yes, I think we do. Okay. Hello, everybody. If anybody's here, I honestly don't know. Okay. Well, what's going on here? Is this thing even working? Let me see. Technical difficulties. Alright, it says it's working. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, I think it's working. So let's say hi to everybody. Donna, welcome in. RC Granny, of course, welcome in. Full Send, you're right in there. Welcome in, of course. DRC, welcome in. Blue Dooley. Landon, welcome in. KY Works 64, welcome in, and good morning to you. Okay, I think we're working. Lift kit, or wait. KJ Flight, welcome in, sir. Alright, we gotta get our sody. Have to stay somewhat hydrated. We'll get to that in a moment. Alright. So we got that in there. How's everybody doing today? Let's get a weather report. We haven't done a weather report in a while. What are we at? That's music. Oh, we are at a lovely 98 degrees. Okay. Felt like that. Hopefully the camera keeps working. We'll certainly see after a while. If not, I'll get the backup camera. Landon, my day is pretty good so far. Went and got Full Send some new car parts. And just been toying around. Okay, there's that one. Okay, so today we're back on the van. I'm putting together one wheel because I only have one 2.2 wheel with me. But we just need to figure out our right height so we can start building the mud truck cage frame part. Yeah, that's working. 82 Freedom units, very nice. Oh yes, I guess mine was 98 Freedom units. Still hot in Kansas. I know the feeling, Donna. Nice and warm here. Ah, getting up to almost 80 degrees down in the Australias. It's almost like it's about to become summertime for you guys. I know you guys are happy about that. You like the heat. Are you started? Yes, you are. Okay. We are starting to steal them back from you guys. Yes, please, please do. I'll gladly take 60 degrees all day. Dooley, can you stop the smoke from coming up here? We have enough of our own. I'm only laughing because only parts of California are on fire right now, not the entire state like it normally is. But northern part of the United States and parts of Canada, they are not as fortunate. 82 in Colorado. Did you build and run any Old Man Shorty, do you build and run any rock crawler style trucks? Absolutely. It's crawlers and haulers, that's kind of my jam. I don't have, I guess, yeah, I don't really have any street vehicles per se. Yeah, they're all crawlers or haulers. I do have an X-Max and a Super Losi Super Rock Ray, but that's about it. Redback. Ooh, almost sat on a spider. No, thank you. Yes, Old Man Shorty. So that is, I don't know how clear it comes across, but crawlers are definitely my thing. That's right, Blue Dooley. Blame it on other states. It's all their fault. Okay. It's not the wheel of choice, but it is the tire of choice that we are going on. For anybody who's new here, this is what we are working on. It's going to be 6-wheel drive, 6-wheel steer, mud truck frame crawler hybrid thing. Who knows what it's going to do, but we are going to find out together. Ooh, metal. I'm going to check the chair. Okay, so wheel with the tire that we're going to use, not the wheel that we're going to use. Now, the axles. I'm building an indoor 124 scale crawler course. Very nice. I have 124 scale, and I guess you can kind of see it. It's very much tucked under the front wheel well of the green truck up in the top right of your screen. I mainly do 10 scale stuff, but appreciation for the hobby goes across everything. Oh, that's right. Okay. Need to get a sponsor by these people too. Oh, the stickers are messed up. Oh darn. Okay. There we have all that. Ooh, oh, that's right. They all turn. What is... Wow. Okay. Alright, Muse. That is quite interesting. I have not seen this yet. This must be something new that they're doing. Okay, so these axles came with a bag of spare parts, which include spare portal gears and shims and portal shafts. Wow. Alright, the van is going to be a little bit more hopped up than I thought it would be. Oh, and each axle has its own spare parts. Wow, okay. Explains the price. Is this working still? Actually, let's be smart about it. Let's keep our spare parts in here. Oh wait, no. I need some of the spare parts. Or I need the steering at least. Okay, steering 1. Steering 2. Now we'll put this away. Alright, so let's just put this together real quick. Oh, this van is going to be a little nuts, guys, just so you know. Where is... Okay, focus. Is this other one working yet? No, it's not. Okay, then we will go over back to that one. It's already there. Don't want YouTube getting mad. There's one. So I'm just putting the steering together so that way when I try and mock up the axles that it doesn't just flop, well, each wheel independently. It'll flop together. And these things are nice. Alright, there's that one. That will be our front one. Because it has, and you probably can't see it, it has weights, brass weights on the front. Very fancy. I went with these for the main reason of I didn't want to buy 3 sets of axles to get 3 front axles. And this technically was a better price, and it's 4-wheel steer, so we're already ahead of the game. I will need more, obviously, because I have 3 axles that I need. But we can make this work for now. There we go. Oh, there we go. So what kind of van build? Like a box truck or something else? It's a Dodge D100. I'll bring it out here right now. Trying to say somewhat organized. Yes, heinous. Welcome in, sir. It is a very long van. So, it is a Dodge, mainly because it says it on it. And then I got a little crazy with the 3D printer. Because we talked about it, you guys agreed to stretch it, so we stretched it. And last week, we made the main part of the chassis for it. So now we're gonna start working on more parts of it. That. Granny, right? Just a standard Waffles build. Quite normal. I'm south of Seattle, no smoke, so you guys settle you 420 down. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, how do we want to go about this? I need to figure out ride height. Because we got some big tires to clear. start small. I doubt that is going to be anywhere near enough. You never know. It's like it's overly heavy or something. We'll go to this one next. Don't think that will be tall enough, so there's that. No. Very scientific ways of finding out ride height. I need something under here. What about you? That's good. Okay. It's not level, but I don't care. Let's bring the van out. So that will have to go down lower. I'll get this in to do so. So bring that there. Use versus Capra axles dropped and Jora has some new ones too. Yeah, I think that's what these axles are, if I remember correctly. Come here. Come on. There you go. Alright, so we have that. Go about there. Oh, it's going to need to be way taller than that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so if it needs to be way taller, it's not way taller, but it is taller. We're not exactly going for best performing van. We're going for, that thing looks kind of funny. Now if I can get it to perform well, that would be just an extra bonus. Alright, that's too tall. That out. I think we might have to cut a little bit of the wheel wells out because I really don't like how obnoxiously tall it is. What type of filament do you use to print the van body? This one is PETG. Honky Kong. Oh, that was the person. 3/4 of the wheel height usually for me. So Ponky or Kong, whichever you like to go by. This one was decided last week to be a mud truck style frame. So we are using 5-inch tall tires. So if we go by that math, I don't know what 3/4 of 5 inches is, but kind of liking that, maybe a little bit lower. So let's do some measuring. Would limit the travel and max out the body spacing. So that to me feels like a personal preference. I like to have a lot of suspension travel rather than just limiting the travel. Yes, mine don't perform as well as others do, but I like what I like and I just deal with it. Like the Ford Suburban, that thing is way too heavy, has way too much travel, but I figured out how to drive it pretty decently. So that's about there. I think we're gonna go for the bottom cage. We will go guesstimation of 2 inches. Roger. Alright. So we want 2 inches of drop for the cage on the bottom. Let's put all this stuff out of the way, because now it's cutting and bending time. So hope everybody brought their earplugs, because you're gonna need them. That goes back up there. So does that. I don't even remember what was in this. What was in this? Oh, the extra wheel. Alright. Okay. On last week's live, this van will be shooting out toasted waffles on the track. Okay, I still don't know about this whole toaster idea, but I'm not closing my mind to it, just pretty close to closing it. Heck, I'm early. Heck, I am early. Only been on 20 minutes. Oh, well, welcome on, Bill. Thank you for joining us. Gracing us with your presence. We appreciate it. Oh, is Max Paul here? Welcome in, Max Paul. Hot tub monster truck party wherever you drive that thing. I'm not gonna lie, the water situation, I've thought about it. I'm afraid seeing the development of Vanazine. Well, kind of stretch limo van. I'm also an oil checker. Thought it was fancy ski case and he had gone preppy on us. Ski case? What are you guys talking about? Okay, actually, before we start going too crazy, I do need to mark where my wheel wells are. Or at least the centers of them. Dual motor. Greg, welcome in, by the way. Probably not. I have not figured out, I still have not figured out how to wire up a dual motor correctly. The Semi was dual motor when I first built it, but I burnt out the two motors, or kept burning out one motor multiple times. Tried many different things and could never truly figure it out, so I'm gonna stick with one motor but lots of transfer cases, because this isn't going to be your typical 6-wheel drive or 6x6. Center. We are gonna cut a little bit of the footwell of the door on the van out. And then center. There we go. Scientifically accurate. We will use one measuring device only so I can get it even between both sides of the frame, because the frame's not straight, then these won't be straight. Realistically, it will never be straight no matter what I do. But being 6-wheel drive, 6-wheel steer, we're going to have plenty of adjustment to correct for any twist in the frame. And by twist in the frame, yep. Am I going to fix it? No. because it's welded. It's done. We're good. Alright, that is marked. So we need 2-inch cage. Let's start with you. Alright, let's get caught up for a second. Fusion 8 on a 3-gear. Fusion 8 might be a bit much for this. Honestly, I was just thinking about the same one that I just put in the cramper. I forgot what that one was and I threw the box away. It'll be another Fusion, but it'll just be a 10 scale motor. Have to turn off the FOC and drag brakes on the Fusions. Dual motor is actually not worth it unless you're going for speed. Yeah, true. I believe a 26 gear pinion. I mean, that has an 8 in it and it's got like a 12. SE, thank you. The Fusion SE, that's what this thing's gonna get. Keep it cheap. I'm saying after buying these axles. Keep it cheaper than those cost. It's pretty easy on building a regular 4x4 dual motor SE. I think I have a 6x6 dual motor with big clodbuster tires on it. Very nice, Greg. One motor, many prop shafts, been there, gave up and went full motor on axles. Yeah, MM7, you said that last week. I like the, I don't know. That thing has a whole mess of drive shafts in it, and I was just going to do this one the exact same way. I would, but we don't really talk granny 30 plus years up in smoke. Oh, wait, what? Catch Wisco's dual mofo hot rod build. Fusion 8 SE is cheap. How about them F1 cars in DC? Wish we had been better coverage. Now we're not talking. My dad is all about the F1 cars. I do not follow the F1 cars. That's relatively straight. Can you guys even see it? Yeah. Alright. Start that. Let's get our pen. And that to there. I want our bend to start, let's say, I'll go a little lower, because I never get that right. Sure, straight enough. Let's see, how'd I do? How'd I do? Did okay. Alright, so now we need 2 inches. Group B, follow all cars and scales. Yes, sir. Alright, so that's 2. Eric Rudy, 80s limo van build. This is a 60s, I'm pretty sure. Bill, I will take that personal, sir. Hey, speaking of your sensitive ears, you might want to hold on to them real quick, because it's about to get loud in here. Ooh, actually, let's also be slightly smart about it this time. I'm going to protect the computer this time. Hopefully that works. I doubt it, but at least I'll say that I tried. Okay. Let's get to cutting. Loud noises. Spider? Or is that from yesterday? Oh, it's from yesterday. I need a battery. Straighten it out a little bit. Okay. Straight enough. That one needs to be cut down. Yes, I know I don't usually use tape measures, but for this part I will. Just want to make sure it's somewhat even, because I may be able to correct the wobble in the frame. No, way too much. A little bit more. All right, it's good enough that I can work with that. Let's see. Eric, you have a lot more faith in my painting abilities than I do. I become down next. All right, so let's try to copy that somehow magically. All this just to protect my computer. Okay, there's that. I'd say right there, possibly. Actually, a little further than that. Let's see, how'd I do? How'd I do? Absolutely horrible. Won't let it go to waste, but I'm not using it. You see all the fancy tools that we have here. That's doable. Oh, that's definitely doable. Okay. Doing good. Try to match them up height-wise. I need a new Sharpie. That one. Okay. Cut that real quick. See how that looks. Flip it. Maybe I matched it to the wrong side. Oh, we can work with that. It's a little off, but I don't care. Alright, let's see, where are we at? I thought we were going to get some wobble board music from the steel sheet. Oh, I am very sorry. Just so you know, people, when you do that in the store, people look at you funny. They look at you even more funny when you just smile at them and laugh and keep walking. Especially when you're covered in a bunch of tattoos. Okay, so guesswork now. I guess we need the welder. To plug the welder back in. Yeah, that. Let's go about Time for the fire. Hopefully not. We just need Agent 99M out here. She is missed it by that much. He's definitely maxed with his guesswork. Alright. Oh yeah. If not, things would get really bright. Center point, I want to do it about there. I think it's actually centered. Alright, just a warning to everybody, bright lights. Melt it good. Okay. This one, I think we'll go out right there. What do we think? Do it on the not melted side. I think I like that. It's mostly straight. Of course, get this right where I want it, and you have to melt to yourself. Wrong drawer. Okay, now let's do this again. Sure, why not? Okay, so there is that part. My gas bottle leaks, so I have to turn it off every time. He might build Maxwell Stewart, but he dances like Gomez Adams. But he sinks like Uncle Jeb. We don't know We don't talk about that very often. Oh wait, what's Bill saying other than Maxwell Stewart and Dances Like Gomez Adams? Alright, so that's good for that. Now do I want to do it like I did Troy's? Oh wait, I need to do this bit back here. Oh, caught that edge a little bit. That's loud noise. Okay, so we have to get our hoop for the rearmost axle. You make it look so easy, eyeballed into position and tacked in place. My attempts always end up wonky. Yeah, I know that I make it easy, but it make it look easy, but the other thing you guys don't see is the craziness that goes on up here that allows me to do stuff like this. Okay, so let's do, you stay there, give me some weight. Take that. Where was that rearmost? So we'll go for about 3 1/4. There, but we'll give it a little extra just to make sure. And there's that extra. Now this part, this is all new to me because obviously I built the mud trucks. I've now built 3 of them, but all 3 of their lower cages have been different, so it's making it a bit of a challenge. Well, the 6-wheel drive part of this is making it a real challenge because the other mud trucks I just build the center section. Now I have to build a 3rd section, so hopefully it looks halfway decent. It's kind of my goal, is to make it look halfway decent. Let's mark it there. Because I want it to perform, but I also want it to make sense. And by perform, I mean perform as well as a 31-inch 6-wheel drive van can perform while on rocks with too long of shocks and too big of tires. Hey, hey, I guessed right. Nice. So now, let's get on the cut. Right there. Right there. I haven't even done the tricky stuff and we're almost out of the first stick. Oh, an MM7, if you really want to see me struggle and make things not correct, I could use the tape measure more. Because that's about how it goes for me. Alright, so the rearmost axle goes back there. Let me straighten that out a bit. Can't have it crooked. This whole thing's gonna be crooked. But if we make all the parts crooked enough, we can get it to be levelly perfect. Yeah, we'll do... I like that. Sure. Sorry I'm not engaging with you guys very much right now. I'm just trying to... Unfortunately, this is how my brain works. I get focused. You guys wanted to see me build it, so you get to see the whole thing and me forgetting where I put everything. And who knows, maybe you'll be lucky enough to actually witness me catching myself on fire as opposed to just the aftermath. Okay, let's get that centered. Tack it there, it should pull it in. Hey, it pulled it in. There we go. Okay. Now we can have some fun. But let's check the comments first. Alright. Welding that can't be seen, slowly learning material properties and behavior when heated, cooled. Yeah. Yeet Master, welcome in. It's a traveling pull-up bar. Yeah, you could probably do it. It's probably completely out of camera for you, but hope you looked up some good old-fashioned school. Dad builds what? Just chilling with the Waffles crew on this Monday. Chassis so far are mixed materials, metal, plastic, fiber, steel, all bottled. Yep. I'm still in Sunday night. I'm still in Sunday afternoon. Yeah, afternoon. That's okay. We are entertaining ourselves here, Mike. You just keep on working while we have fun. All right. Okay, so let's do some more fun stuff now with this. Now we get to decorate it. So what do we think? Should I do it like Troy's where I did it's like partially high clearance? Kind of bring this, instead of like those two mud trucks, how the bar is perfectly flat across. Should I do that and then fun stuff in there? Or should I pretend like it's got high clearance and angle it like that? Make it like a angled skid. Kind of leaning towards that. It would be hilarious. But I like that look on Troy's. I think it looked really cool. U.S. government dodge fans are Alright, Granny says angle it. So we got... Honestly, if one other person says angle it, I'll do it. Because I think it's going to look a little bit better, but also perform better. Because we want it to work. MM7 says angle. So does Greg. Let's angle it. Alright, how much of an angle do I want to do? I'd say... Let's go... Right there. Okay. I think this Sharpie's done. Let me see if I have my other one. Hey! Brand new Sharpie. Coming up in the world. You guys watching these videos and joining these lives makes it so I can afford brand new Sharpies. Thank you all. The whole Sharpie thing was sarcastic, but I really do thank every one of you guys for watching the videos and coming on these lives. I really do appreciate it. Wow. New Sharpies work really well. Come here. Let's get... There you are. Van's build. We're getting used to the old doolies and he gets Sharpies. Oh, dullies. Well, it's because of you guys. That's why I get to have nice new Sharpies. Relatively close to each other? No, not at all. So let's take that one down then. Oh, I just took the glasses off. Alright, camera's not overheating. We're doing good. That's closer. Okay. I don't have any of my tools out. So let's just guess at where the middle is. Because that is one measurement I don't feel like measuring. Then we'll have somebody calculate what the exact angle is of this particular skid. it's all metal. Can I line this one up with the other one? From my experience, no. But we will do our best. Sure, why not? And also, just so you guys know, this whole like random commentary, I'm not doing it to be funny. This is actually what I do, even when I'm doing the regular videos on all the other builds. Kind of talk to myself a lot. That there. Cut this right there. Guessing. Yeah, I can work with that. Okay. I don't know why I took the ground off. I'm going to need it for all of this. Excuse me. Yep, I melted it together. Helicopter. Well, sort of cool helicopter. It was just a rich person though. Go for that. Better. Yeah, there's one side. Next. Let me get these last two, then I'll take a break and actually engage with you guys. Sorry, I get in the zone. It even kind of matches the other side. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try it different than I did that one. Get this one cut, then do the weld between the two of them. Therefore, gluing more things at once. All it is a very big hot glue gun. Sorry. Sometimes you just got to persuade it to do what you want it to do. Okay. My eyeballs are sweating. Alright, how's my protective cover been working? Well, looks good. Alright, I know I have missed a lot, haven't I? I don't have a Vanquish. Yep, me either, Joker. Patrick, sorry. My OG Patrick. Haven't seen the other Patrick in here for a while now. Crawling Addict, welcome in. Leaning towards me, use cheat codes for my buggy. These capper axles to make monster trucks. RC Crawling Addict. So the capper axles, they are wide. AR60s are wider. So the mud trucks, I use AR60s on those. The reason why I went with these capper style ones is because this is for 4-wheel steer. I need 6-wheel steer, and I didn't feel like, or let me rephrase it, I couldn't afford to buy 3 sets of AR60s just to use the front axles out of all of them. So alright, so come here. Let's show where we're at so far. So we have a nice angled skid for when we're on the rocks. You know, science and stuff. Of course, I need to do my control arms, and then I need drive shafts. once again, as I've said in the past, that is Future Mike's problem, not mine. Alright, let's work on this back one. Alright, let's grab ourselves another stick. The AR60s are also rugged as it gets. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Do you have to shim out the diffs to make them run smooth? Kind of depends on the diff, honestly. Some of them I've had to, other ones I haven't had to touch. Recently I've been having to shim almost every single one that I get, but like a year ago I didn't have to touch a single one of them. What am I doing? Ah, new stick. Alright. That's where that axle is going to be. We're going to have our skid up to this one. Well, I know the axle is going to be there, but it's going to be down quite far. Do I risk it for the biscuit and run all the way there? I'm leaning towards yes. I do like to risk it, and I do like a biscuit. So, let's do it. And with my little foreign knowledge, for those of you who thinks, or for those of you in the UK and or Australia, actually I don't know if Australia calls them biscuits, but biscuits aka cookies, or biscuits American style, like a fluffy pastry, I like both of those. Loud noises. I got sparks in my shoes. Oh, it's because I'm not wearing my safety shoes, that's why. Yeah, I don't like that. So, come here. There's that one. There. Right there. Here, I want to see, do you guys call them crisps? Those are chips. I do like chips though. Tape measure for the win. I haven't used a tape measure since we started. Well, I used part of it on some stuff. Need shim. The 60s seem to need shim. The 2-year-old one didn't. Seems like tolerance has slipped a bit. Yep. Bickies? You have to be joking. Whisker biscuits can be good. I'm not even going to ask RC Crawling Attic. Archery item. Okay. All right, let's cut this one. There's that. Those close enough to each other that it could work? No, not at all. Might be able to gap them though. Nope, be smart, shorten the other one. That's good right there. That's good right there, so I'll shorten that other one. Let me weld this one in first. I like how I said I was going to take a break and it was like 30 seconds. But we're here to work. There. In the middle. You out there. This one I needed to take a little bit out. To match that one. Just a bit more. There we go. That's better. This is where it gets tricky, is holding it. I'm sure somebody somewhere makes a tool that makes this a lot easier, but we like the struggle sometimes. I knew that was going to happen. It's as good as it's going to get. Alright. Yeah, I don't think the axle is going to travel that far up there, so I think we're good with that. Gotta loosen up them hood tensioners. So Yeet Master, if I loosen them up too much, then it just falls all the time. You even understand what an advantage is being able to bribe them with warm beer? Why do you create the same tan line? Huh? Oh, okay, we're getting political. I'm going to cut sticks and do stuff. Alright, how crazy do I want to get with this? Let's go about there. Now I'm out of the functional territory of what I'm doing, and we're just going for add bars to have fun. Goggles. fun to duplicate, but we're rocking it. Because I can. Seen this movie enough to know don't use your fingers to try and hold it up. This one to match it somehow. Did I get it to match? Almost. Almost enough to just say, yep, that's there. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. What's going on? Oh. Grounding the device usually helps the weld stick a little bit better. Another one of those pro tips from Waffles RC over here. It's a common mistake for me every time I start welding. That's why I knew to pretty much look immediately for the ground. Stay there. That works enough. Honestly, this is my favorite part of making any type of mud truck frame, is just adding bars to add bars. At least you guys can see the actual process of how I do it all. I'll get to the comments in a minute. You come here. Come hither. Okay, back section, good. I may add more bars there, just depending on axle placement eventually. Do I want to add some in there? How will it look? I just feel like that would be too busy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay, I like it. Sure, why not? Move it to this side. Sharpie. haven't been talking. In the zone of bar work. Kind of how my brain works. I get started on something, forget what else I'm supposed to be doing. Like engaging with my friends, forget to do that. One more, then we can take a break. Okay. Not on fire yet, so that's a good thing. This is one good thing about being ambidextrous, isn't it? Which can thank my father for that, because he is also ambidextrous, so I learned it from him. What's that big old glob of a wire doing there? Okay, break time. No, add a few. That's good. You. Might as well just make it permanent. Glue it together for life. Sure, it's good enough for now. Okay, little cool off break. That's good. Try and dry the sweat off of your face with your wet, sweaty t-shirt. That makes sense. All right, how much did I miss? Looks like a set of RC ramp frames. I mean, it's pretty close. Oh, the bald spot is sweating. That's cool. Bill, are you just renaming this van Dodgy Van? Okay, so here's where we sit. I'm holding the camera, holding it up to the camera right here where you guys can see it, right? It's only slightly warm. So, front axle, middle axle, rear axle. Probably add more bars into the rear section once I get the axles, like, you know, mounted. Speaking of which, I guess I need control arms, don't I? Which I don't know if I have any. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I have plenty. I don't know if I have enough to do this entire thing. Let's see. Ooh, we can even get fancy with some high clearance links. Have another super long one. Yep. Okay. That's a very long one. And that is also a very long one. Alright. We have enough for possibly one axle. So let's get our front. Actually, let's wipe this down a bit. Lots of that stuff. How's the computer doing? Hey, my little shield worked. That's awesome. Okay, we'll put this. We'll put the ant skate park down for right now. Let's try and make some links for this front axle. Try and get that thing hung. Alright, we might actually not have time because time flies when you're just constantly welding and not paying attention. I only got 20 minutes, so we can put links on. So I'm going to bring this down. Okay, so if we're doing that, let's clean up a bit. That's off. Where the muse box is. There it is. So I believe that there is a part in here that I'm going to need. So let's see. Alright. Those are too big. Another? I mean, I can use them. So there's those. And those. Alright, yeah. We can make something with that. Nothing's gonna match, but that's fine. I'm really confused by the Dodge band. Almost looks like Iron Man leg armor just needs a hinge. Yeah, true. Oh, there will be plenty of stickers on this thing. I think I have a style in mind that I'm going to go for on this. I'm not 100% sure yet. There's that. Need Waffles logo Waffle iron plates for the loaf of cooked bread products. You guys in this toaster thing, I swear. Don't know how, like, I'm good. Don't know if I'm good enough to trust myself with putting a toaster on an RC car. Oh, we'll find something weird to do, but I don't know about this toaster thing, guys. Alright, so one. Good evening, sir and chat. RC Beagle, welcome in. Towards the end, you'll have to go back and watch. We made the beginning of the van chassis. The confused mud truck chassis. Oh, is Hobby Main here? I didn't see him. Now take the rod off the vise. Why? Is it bugging you, Hobby Main? Is it bugging you? Allow me to fix that for you, Hobby Main. There, I fixed it. Just for you. And Hobby Main has unsubscribed from the channel. We have faith in your builds. And this is a people's build. You had to go and do it, didn't you, Granny? You just had to. Oops, gotta go, Mrs. Goat Con. If I don't make it back by the end, have a good week. You as well, MM7. Thank you for coming in and just watching me cut and weld stuff. Like, I really need your help. What's up, Joey? Don't want it to hurt you. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, now it's got a little flag to warn me about it. But you're not wrong in that assumption, Hobby Main, because, well, I've stabbed myself a couple of times with it being like that. So, okay, fine, I give in. I give in. Wants to visit the emergency room with a stab wound. Nah. Unless I can see bone, we're just going to use super glue. Or we can weld it. We do have that power. And Full Sun's going to come out here and yell at me now. Been here from the beginning of the stream. Oh, I'm sorry, Hobby Main. I apologize. Shows how little I have been paying attention to the chat. Just been working. Okay, so there's those for now. Now there's got to be a piece in here for upper control arm mount. There it is. Now it'll be an eye opener. True. Very true. Okay, so there's that upper control arm mount. Is that threaded? That's threaded. Doesn't seem quite high enough. Oh, I guess so. Okay. There's what we need. You and you. Come on. There we go. So like that. That. Don't know. Oh want the threads on the other side. So like that. That makes more sense. It does it clear. I mean, these things are pretty high quality. I would assume that they would, you know, actually measure as opposed to me. Need a flatbed to go on a Sen 450. How am I supposed to get the link on? And that clears. I got it. So Joey, on the build list right now, I am actually quite backed up. I have a lot more. I have a lot of stuff planned that you guys don't see, but maybe one day I can definitely keep it in mind for you there, Joey. That reaches. Come on, come on. Because for the regular channel builds, I plan those out pretty far in advance. Come on, are you going? No, you're not. Now you are. There we go. Okay, so that can never come off again. Of course, I don't know how I'm going to do that one. I mean, we'll figure it out as we go. Hi from the UK, love your content. RC Spider, thank you very much and welcome in. You're slightly towards the end, but if you go back and watch the rest of it, you'll see the building process of our mud truck slash crawler-ish type kind of frame for the van, the very large van. Uh-oh, did I mix these up? I did mix them up. That's very long. Okay, that's normal. I will say it is nice that they give you so much hardware, like all the hardware that you would need to do this. It'd be nice if I could get a tool onto the hardware. Let's see. Now we can get it enough. Okay, so we have our high clearance upper links. Now we will do high clearance lower links. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm leaning towards yes. Because I will need shocks. Oh wait, I have shocks. Alright, we got us some 120s. We're streaming some, Hobby Main was streaming some 3D prints on Twitch. I do not, I've heard of Twitch. I'm probably too old to entirely know what it is. I have an idea. Yeah, I think we're gonna go, well, I think we might have to do this normally. Ooh, that's one thing I didn't measure. I measured for the other frames, which are AR60s. I did not measure for these axles, and I've already built the entire frame. Smart. I am gonna have to go outside. How about an Uncle Max name for the van for back in the day? The Rust Bucket. Once again, you guys are very ambitious about my painting abilities. Yeah, right, Granny? The only twitch I know is what my body does. So I think, yeah, we're gonna have to, yeah, we'll have to go outside. Okay, good forward thinking there, Mike. Build the frame, then get the axles. It's all good. We will figure it out in the end, one way or another. That there. High clearance link. I could probably go with a shorter one. Knock knock. Who's there, Bill? At least you know whose door I meant. No probs, 79. Looks like we're coming to RC Granny. Ooh, what's Granny having for dinner? What did I miss? I do like the dinner counts. Excuse me. Now, RC Granny always has some pretty elaborate dinners. It's 12:53 in the UK, but it's worth staying up for. Oh, well, thank you very much, RC Spider. That's your name, right? Yes, RC Spider. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Let me get... I'm genuinely surprised that that camera hasn't overheated yet. 9:45 a.m. Must be nice. Well, no, because it's Monday, so never mind. That's good. No, don't cross thread. We don't need nature's Loctite. Alright, there's that one. So I need another one that was that long. This one. Get the other side on. No, that doesn't seem long enough. Jerry's old guy. Don't even try to blame it on my boy. Don't even try, Jerry. Not everything in the world can be blamed on the Tiberius. My boy's got to have an advocate, and that's going to be me. But welcome in, Jerry. You'll have to go back and watch it because you missed all the welding. You can judge me on my welds. They're terrible. Yeah, they're not terrible. They're functional. That's how I would describe them. Rear axle is gone, rims gone, 3D printed bed I had looks like it ran over by a real car. Dang. It's a van, just like the name. Alright, so do high clearance. Clearance? Okay, so we have all of those. Now let's put our fancy stuff away because we don't want to lose it. Man, that is a steering horn right there. Really get that throw in it. We just might have to use it. So these axles came with 2 steering horns and one is super long. So we're going to have all the steering angle. So that means the body is going to rub really bad on these 5-inch tires. Okay. I don't eat takeout as I cook better food and cheaper. Yep. I try not to, but it is very convenient here and my line of work. That's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, let's see what we're working with now. So, our frame. How did I guess? Way too long. Could almost put it all the way back here. Damn near. So I may have to cut that bar out and no. Why are you completely unscrewed? Yeah, I definitely have some work ahead of me with this. We'll figure it out. But that's going to be future Mike's problem, aka next week's problem. I'm gross.
I can feel it.
You guys should be glad you don't have smell-o-vision.
Yeah.
She used to say I smell like a man, now I smell like a dumpster.
You do smell like a dumpster. Oh, sweaty dumpster.
Way better than mine, and it was us both. We have been out driving on the new course. Remember, Tiberius is a rally dog now. That's right.
Nice.
In one of Jerry's most recent videos, he said that Tiberius thinks he's a rally car, and I said, no, Tiberius is a rally car.
Hey Joey, hey Patrick. Hey Hobby Main. Hi Donna.
Bill has referred to you now as Agent 99. I'm sure he can explain it because I don't know.
Bye Bill. I don't know.
It's just a musk. That's right. A healthy musk.
Gross.
We have
Nice.
so front axle, middle axle, rear axle.
Yeah, I didn't know we were going full mud truck with this thing.
Well, mud truck crawler.
How is that a crawler?
Science.
It looks like a caterpillar.
Ooh, should we paint? No. I was gonna say, should we paint it bright yellow and write cat on the side of it? But I don't like yellow.
RC Granny says Mike is Maxwell smart, so I'm 99. Still don't understand.
Right.
Oh, Agent 99 has to do with Maxwell.
Alright, so go like so. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. We are
Greg, Greggy, he will be live next week, I assume.
yeah, As long as we do the shopping stuff on Saturday.
Yeah, we have to get you a suit.
She saw that, guys. Not a fan of dressing up. There we go. Alright guys, well, it is coming to that time. Actually, it's past that time. Use your imagination.
I'll have to Google it.
Gonna pinch a nerve. You keep pressing that rig like it's lightweight. Ooh, that is a good question. How much does it weigh thus far? We'll do that really quick. Zeroed out. Ooh, the water bottle.
Mike cleans up well too. He just doesn't like to do it.
I don't know how to do this.
What if you flipped it the other way?
That's what I was doing. Just oh, it's a lightweight.
So far, 2 pounds.
Okay, so oh, it's still a lightweight. So with the body, it is so far 4 pounds, 7.3 ounces, or 2.2 kilograms. So it's a lightweight race car. We do like our race cars around here. Not quite Tiberius rally car, but we do have a Maggie race car. And a race Carl.
And a race Carl. They got to watch a goat butt all video, huh?
No one said anything. They didn't specify what part of pancakes needed to be in the video, just that he had to be in the video. Alright guys, well, it's time to go take a shower and go feed some animals. We'll end up 10 kilograms. No, we're gonna go heavier than that. It's a snowboard disguised as an RC van.
Yep.
Alright guys, Spider, go to sleep. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning for you. So
Can I go to sleep too?
no, we have to feed animals. Then you can go to sleep. I have an early day tomorrow. Alright guys, well, thank you all very much. And next week we will get some axles hung on this thing. Or at least 2 of them. Until you guys buy some more merch, and then I can afford the 3rd one. Alright guys, have a good night. Or day for RC Granny.